Welcome to my channel Gyan Ek Khoj. Today we'll read the Bamyan's Buddha. The history of Bamyan's Buddha, how Bamyan Buddha was structured. It was built by the Hindu ruler. Let's know the history of Bamyan and how it was destructured and at last blasted by Taliban. The Buddhas of Bamyan, carved out of cliffs malleable rock, long presided over the peaceful valley protected by its near impregnable positions between Hindu Kush mountains to the north and Kohi Baba range in south. The monumental figures survived till the coming of Islamic ruler. Islam is against the Buddha Puja, that is the idol worship. The Surge of Muslim conqueror Yaqub Ibalayat in 1871, the Safarid ruler, the invasion and annihilation of virtually the entire Bamyan population by Mongol warriors led by Genghis Khan into Muslims in AD 1221. The fanatical brand of Islam that guided ascendancy its in Afghanistan following the war between Soviet Union and Mujahideen in 1980s, supported by Pakistan in the direction of Turn Power and America. In March 2001, after being denounced by the Taliban fanatics as false idols, the statue was pulverized with the high explosives and rocket fire. It was completely ruined and destructured. Now let's research the history of Bamyan. Who built this Bamyan Buddha? The Bamyan Buddhas are famous throughout the world. Did you know the Bamyan Buddhas had a gold covering until the 9th century? They were adorned with the previous gems, stones. Did you know that the Bamyan Buddhas were built by a Hindu ruler? Who built Bamyan Buddha? There lies a painting of king who sponsored the construction of Bamyan Buddhas inside the Bamyan caves. The name of the king who built Bamyan Buddha was Narendraditya Khingila. He ruled over 6th to 7th century CE. He was the same king who worshipped Lord Ganesha, the Gardar Ganesha. Khingala built a temple for Ganesha in Gardez, Afghanistan. The temple has not survived, but the Ganesha idol is in now at the Pir Ratan temple, Kabul. The same temple priest is Pandit Rajesh Kumar, the last Hindu in Afghanistan who refused to leave Afghanistan. Let's know the history from Xuanzang, a traveler from the China who visited Bamyan in 629th century. CE. The Buddha were standing in full glory. The Xuanzang described it is 140 to 150 meters high. It is of a dazzling gold color. It is splendid, adorned with the ornamentation of precious stones. The two idols of Buddha were there. The larger one was in the red cloth, called Surkh Buddh, that is the red idol by Muslims, and small as the king Buddh by this Buddh word is actually Urdu word, so these were known by Muslims. These are called as by Muslims. The Surkh Buddh, that is red idol, and the king Buddh, that is the white or blue idols. Originally, there were three giant Buddhas in the Bamyan. The third one, which seems to be in Parinirvan Buddhism, Buddha is depicted lying position in the third one. Currently it is in this same picture you are showing is in Ajina Tepe in Tajikistan. Now in Dushanbe Museum. Dushanbe is capital city of Tajikistan. It was 1,000 feet long, partially destroyed by the Muslim rulers. According to Xuanzang, ruler of Bamyan was Kshatriya. The Bamyan captured firstly by ruler in 1871. Then from that time, all Muslim invaders tried to destroy the Buddhas, the Bamyan Buddhas. The Safarid ruler Yaqub Ibalayat, who captured Bamyan in 1871 CE, the first one. The Buddha was defaced by him. He defaced the Buddhas since there were no Afghanistan named political entity because at that time Afghanistan was considered as a part of India. That is, the Muslim scholars it considered it as the Bamiyan as the part of India. In the 10th century, Arabic scholar Al-Nadim wrote Bamiyan was the frontier of India. Since there was two Buddhas statue were there, it was considered by the Afghani people as the one is the male idol and the another was the female idol. The female idol was considered as the lovable of the male idol, as the lover. It is famous folk songs in Afghanistan also. That now Al Nadim wrote Bamiyan was frontier of India. He wrote people used to make pilgrimage to Bamiyan from all parts of India. But when in 1871 the Safarid ruler attacked and captured and defaced that, after that the pilgrimage stopped. The Aurangzeb and the Nadir Shah used artillery to destroy the Bamiyan Buddhas, but they failed. But the Taliban succeeded in March 2001. Aurangzeb managed to broke the legs of Bamiyan Buddhas, which you have seen in the picture, because at that time artillery was not that of capable. Aurangzeb managed to broke only legs. That was the incredible history of Bamiyan Buddha. How from gold covering to nothing turned into ash by Muslim invaders or the brutal rulers of Muslim community. They never ever tried to create any new idol structure in the world. Wherever they went, they just destroyed, and destroyed. The Bamiyan Buddha was once completely adorned with the highly precious stones, is now in ruined. See, this is the defaced Bamiyan Buddha. It was done by the first ruler who captured Bamiyan, that Safarid ruler, Laith, in 1871 CE. From that time onwards to 2001 March, the Bamiyan Buddha was completely converted into small pieces of stones. It was built by the Hindu ruler Narendraditya Khangala. This was the history of Bamiyan. Never ever let's succeed these Muslim invaders like Taliban. Taliban is now burning the libraries and bulldozing the structures in Kabul also. Right now Taliban captured the Afghanistan and it is going to rule the Afghanistan, because America has bowed down before them. America has ditched the Afghani people and backstabbed them. Also, this was the whole story of unfortunate Bamiyan Buddhas. Let's not forget what Taliban did and don't give them another chance. Thank you for watching my video. We'll meet soon. Thank you.